Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you wherever you're watching from. You're once again welcome to MESL Constructions channel and a tutorial on the use of the Blender software for 3D architectural design. Without further ado, we have a kind request. If you find our content useful and inspiring, kindly support us by subscribing to our channel and turn on your notification bell to get notifications when I post in the future. Additionally, you can give our content your likes and comment down below to let us know what you think. We also appreciate your support by sharing our content with friends and family. Thank you. There's going to be something like, let's assume that there's going to be a wardrobe. Yeah, let's say there's going to, because the room is very long and not really very big. Let's assume that there's a wardrobe here. Let's see, what is the dimension of this space? 900 is 861. 861 is okay for a small looking wardrobe. The wardrobe can be compared to somewhere around here. So, but the problem line is that I'm going to be deleting some of this. I'm going to be deleting one of this. Yep. I'm going to be deleting this. Let's delete this. Batteries. Oh no. Batteries are connected. And that was how we created. So I don't really like connecting batteries. And that's the problem, you see. Because we deleted one now, it actually affected batteries. So you have to go with deleting faces. And when you delete face again, it's going to give you another problem, because what's going to happen is you see this empty space here now. What we have to deal with. And we are going to have to delete this one too, because we'll be working on our window, on our toilet window spaces. I'm just going to delete the whole thing, because I don't really think I'm doing them out. Improvising on them already. Now we have this place free and empty. Then we have this single one here. So what I want to do is I want my wardrobe to be into him around, let's what we call around 15. Let's make it around, let's say 2000. Minus 2000 is too much. Let's be something like 800 or 900. 900 wardrobe is okay. So I want it there. So now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to really use this creation, this vertex I created. I'm trying to use to navigate the distance that I want this to be reset before my window begins. That's what I'm trying to do. So now I'll now measure this. What's this? That's 1675. So which means I'm moving this 1675 to get it here. So now I can delete this vertex. No, not that. Right, let me dissolve, let's first delete this edge, then I'll go to, so deleting that edge now, it makes that vertex I initially had it connected to this particular mesh. So let's create a face here, face. So now, I'm moving this one by 1675, y, x, 1675. So now, when I measure the in of this place, now you see that it's going to give me 900. Yeah, can you see? We have 900. So let me control Z that. When you create vertices like that, you need to control, you need to undo it, or else you'll be creating doubles. It's just my own personal method of doing things. You need to cross check on my dimensions and make sure that I'm drawing to scale. So now what we need to do is we want to create windows here. But before we do that, you see that you have this straight clean keyboard here. So we need to use our edge loop once again. So I'm going to be cutting it twice. Then we do exactly what we did for this place, if you can remember, to make it scale to this line and this line so that our window line can come out. So in order to pick all this is a lot of edges to pick, even though you can still pick them because it's kind of obvious that it's applicable because it's not on the same line, and that's why it's possible. But when it's on the same line with this, or maybe it's very very close, dangerously close, or it's on the same line and you want to move it to a different place. Like when we are drawing the toilet window, it's going to be on the same line. We have to move it to a different line. Then you can now use your Shift Alt left mouse button to highlight from the part that is freer that you can choose from. So let's move this up 100 to level up, and we'll also move this. So let me use it here now. See, G Z to level up minus. Let's see. So you should always cross check your mesh to make sure that you're still doing the right thing. So now we have this now. So I want to create a window here, right here. I want to create a window here. So what I want to create a window, what I'll just do is I'll leave this middle and I'll take this, duplicate it, Shift D Y. Let's duplicate. So I'm creating 900 window, Shift D X. Let's go. But let me create 900 window, or and let's create 750 window. I just want to create something that looks beautiful, that looks beautiful and extraordinary. The 750. So I'll extrude back towards 750. You can look at my methods and all that, and it can guide you. So, or we can just create the conventional window of 1200 like we did the other time. Right. So, B, let's go X 1200 minus, then extrude Y X 1200. After I extrude towards X like this, then you can add a wall in between here. You can add a wall here by also still taking this and taking this to D, Y. You can X 225, or let's say if it's a single block you're adding, to partition, then you can just put 450 minus, then you extrude. Then before you extrude, you can just take this and connect it back to make it a full block. Then you go back to your face select mode and click and click, then extrude towards the X axis 225. So you have your full block there, but we need it to also join to, sorry, it's 450, yeah, G Y X 225. Because I was surprised it didn't join. It's supposed to join with this. So you have a 450 wall partitioning this first window, and then we have our second window is also 1200. So dy x 1200 minus, then extrude y x, sorry, 1200. So now you have this double window here. So you can also do the same thing here too. cd x, you can go to 25 here. Because what we just want to do is we want to connect the wall minus. So, and then you can connect your wall, yeah, by pressing F to make it a full wall. Then you go back to your face select mode and you connect it extrude Y. So now you can take this wall using your G button to wherever it meets this wall. So, but before you need to get the dimension of where exactly, and remember that is an in to in direction, in to in. So you can measure this first by pressing F, which is 1175 until Z. That's so, which means you are moving this by 1175. You need to go back to your face select mode. You are moving this by 1175 to close up this to G X 1175 minus. As you can see, comprehends. Why it's not yet matched with this wall? Because there is this 225, measured into him. There is this 225 wall here. So now we have to decide where we want to put our window. But it's always economical to allow the window to kind of, not overlap really. And also let them overlap the wall in between. You can make them to overlap the wall in between. So let's try to make this overlap the wall in between. So which means if we are doing that, what we need to do, we need to shift this forward, you know, to make up for the overlap in between. So we shift it by 2 to 5. So that it's going to meet the boundary of our house or foundation. So now let's try to create our window. Still the same method, only this time around. What we'll be doing, so our window is 600, dy x 600. So you can create a face here, extrude x 600 minus. So, but you know the toilet window is usually a little bit higher up, and that's what we want to achieve here. So before further ado, we can just get this duplicated because what we are doing here is also what we want to do here. So should be y x. So you move it 600, you move it 90. Now, move it 150. This is the distance of the cover the length of this block, this partition wall. Then move it again, g x, and move it 600. So to get it to where it's supposed to be. So now, what we want to do is we want to move this up because go to edge select, move it up. Because we know that we want it to be 600, the window should be 600 by 600. So we already have 600 by, what do we have here? Let's go to our edge select, check the height of this place, 1200. So it means we are moving this to GZ 600. So now you have your window, partition one here. You can also still try to, subdivide this, and you can also leave it based on whatever preferences you have. It depends, but because you are doing it independently, it makes it a lot easier. Let's try to cut it so that we have this uniform looking stuff. We need to know what is the distance between this place and this place. That's 150. So we also cut this one too. Yeah, it's not really, what I'm doing now is not really compulsion, it's just a matter of preference. So we are moving both this and this up GZ 150 to level up with this line that we have here. So now we are now going to do what? We are going to extrude the whole thing inside to form a solid independent window wall. Extrude Y, that's we are extruding it to 5. So now you have your window walls here now. So now we can take this also. And bring it out. G Y, that's 225. And we need to close all these walls that we have drawn. So in order to close this wall, you can measure what this place is. That's 825. Then you pick this. Then you move it 825. G Y X 825 minus. So now you have that. Go here, pick this and pick this. Look for what dimension is 600. Contrast, you can contrast. It's just my own method of knowing one dimension to have this accurate. I can go to my edge select mode and recreate this. Yeah. Then shift D Y, that's X 600. Then I'll extrude X 600 minus. Then I will now extrude it inside to make up for the depth of my block wall. So extrude Y 225 minus. So as you can see now, we have successfully created a room with windows, with doors, and toilet. In your own personal time, you can try to create a kitchen, and then because that's what we'll do in our next lesson. We already have this corridor. Create the kitchen, house through this place. If you are the visitor, this is going to be your room, this is going to be your toilet. And if you are not a visitor, if you are a member of the house, you're going inside and there's going to be something like a door here or a recess that leads to a door that you can enter into your room and use this toilet. And you have the kitchen somewhere around here. So in your own private time, you can try to add other stuff, other rooms and partition walls to what you have drawn today. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.